I'm in the dark. It sums this movie up what I'm about to review on Rant. That's what I say rant more than review. 2010, that being Mother's Day. Mother's Day. Makes me laugh that so many people wins and round of the golden days of the video nasties, and there's still some nasty stuff out there. I reviewed one the other night called Night Jane Murders. Yes, you could say it was torture, it was awful to watch, and it was disturbing, but it had a story to it. It had a reason for it. Same as Last House on the Left, same as I Spit on You Dave, and the list goes on. The list goes on. This, on the other hand, is just torture porn. I say it again. Torture fucking porn. What the fuck do I mean by torture porn? Right. Basically, this is, you could say, sort of a remake of a 1982, funny enough, video nasty. Surprise, surprise, had the same title. But it's more like an home invasion film. So you get this couple, right, and they're with the friends, they're having a party. Long below, these fucking psychopaths break into the house. Right? Say it again. Break into the house. Right? Apart from my dog getting all excited. My dog's with me today. Stop barking. See, that side effect's what my dog thinks of this fucking film and all. Right, so to cut the story short, they have a home invasion. So these fucking lowlives break into the house. There's one guy, yes, he's bald, just like me, but he's one of them that wears like an earpiece, not like them puggins. And they pull it off and they mutilate him and so on. Then you got the woman that comes into it, who you get is called the mother, right? And she's been a few things. You might remember she played in a movie with funny enough, she played a psychopath. That would be in remember right there. Here comes to me, she's well known for starring in a film with Tom Cruise, one of the first films that made his career, that being Risky Business. Yeah, she's been titled a lot of films. It'll come to me in a minute, she's been in another film, but that's it, the hand that watched the trade-up. How could I forget that? The hand that watched the trade-up. But in all fairness, the hand that watched the trade-up is a better film. It's a better film than this. This film does not, her acting tired, does not do it any justice. It's just a bit of lighting. I'm sick of being in the fucking dark. This film does not now look like the Doors of Christmas Pass date. But this film does not do it any justice. Because it's torture porn. This, in my eyes, is fucking torture porn. So they break into the house, like I say, they rip the guy's rig off, they mutilate him. And then to cut the story short, that my dog's stressing, they've got the idea that this couple are hiding money, right? They're hiding money. And you got the idea the husband's paying away. Nice. But the mother's one of them. She doesn't torture you, she'll torture your loved one, right? So she tests the woman at first, the wife. She believes that she's telling the truth. She tests the husband. She thinks he's telling a porky pie. So they bust his hand in. Yep, they bust his hand in. Even that's disturbing. The film just comes to a different level of torture porn. They make these people fight and beat one another up, and they're laughing and mutilating them. Then they beating them up more. There's a bit because they've got the idea that they've lost one of the kids, so they're burning all the photos of the kids in front of them, the memory of their kids, just to get at them. Then because the husband was paying away with this woman, the woman's tied up and they burn her hair and literally burn her to the scalp. Lovely. But this one gets worse. Gets worse. Because one of the women tries to get away, but they get her. So instead of torturing her, they got the husband. Word of warning, this is very fucked up. They boil water and they put a thing near the husband's ear, not the couple that's expecting nicking money. They put a tube near his ear and they burn the inside of his eardrum. Seriously, you're not hearing things. They burn the inside of his eardrum. Imagine what that must feel like, having boiling water shoved in your fucking ear. So to me, it's torture porn. It's fucking torture porn. So they've got one lad, right, and you've got the idea he's been shot, right? He's been shot. And the husband is a doctor. So because he's been shot, they get him to operate and they're threatening him that if he doesn't save his life, he's going to die. He saves his life. You know what his fucking award is? You know what his award is? He's starting to break up. He's starting, you think it's going to be a happy ending. You think the scumbags are going to get the well-deserved. And then the son, the one who's been wounded, gets up and shoots to die. Fucking nice way to thank someone who's just saved your fucking life, isn't it? So they outsmart him. The one that's burnt his eardrum accidentally shoots his wife, accidental. Don't forget, he's half deaf because he's got boiling water in his ear. There's a bit where they try to get out, and if it's not fucking bad enough, another couple get attacked by muggers and they get killed. And you think it's going to be a happy ending, right? You think this film is going to be a satisfying, happy ending, but it don't. Because they get away, right, and so on. And to cut the story short, the guy was innocent. Daddy was paying away, but he was innocent. He didn't steal no money. Did not steal a fucking thing. It was his wife that done it. Nice. But nevertheless, with his wife was deedy, if she fucking stole money, they did not deserve to be tortured, humiliated in any fucking way. And other people were fucking innocent. They had nothing to fucking do with it. Fuck all to do with it. So like I say, it all ends. You think it'll be a happy ending. The woman's having a baby to him and so on, but the baby gets adopted by the mummy for Mother's Day. And it ends with them using the kid, the tie off, they're laughing, and so on. And it ends like that. So the film is just mean-spirited from the beginning, middle, and the end. Now, there's some films I can watch like that. You know what I mean? Last House on the Left, in my eyes, even though it was a low-budget film in 1972, and so on, it's a very well-made film. I do admit the bits where I felt was mean-spirited and Westhaven, what the fucking, even though I respect him as a director, I've got to admit that the end of the day, the end of the fucking day, the 2009 one did improve on certain things. It wasn't a downbeat. Yes, the daughter gets raped, just like in the original one. Yes, it's disturbing, just like the original one. But the good thing is she lifts. She lifts. She has to talk about the remake of Last House on the Left, because that's where they improve it. Isn't it mean-spirited and the scumbags get the well-deserved in this? Where's the well-deserved? Where? Okay, most of them get killed in it, but then it still has a downbeat fucking ending. Has a downbeat fucking ending. I'm sorry, I'm not a lover of downbeat end films. I'm not. So even though Last House on the Left, you could say it does have a downbeat ending, it also has a satisfying ending, knowing all the scumbags get the well-deserved. And the 2009 one sort of improved that. Because it wasn't as mean-spirited that the fucking daughter gets killed. I Spit on You, Dave. Yeah, the rape scenes is like that, and I've got to admit they're unsettling. But the scumbags get the well-deserved, and in the 2010 one, even more so. I should have talked about the remake of I Spit on You, Dave, because it's just mean-spirited. What I was going to say, it is mean-spirited. It's downbeat, it's depressing, it's disturbing, it's violent for violence sake. In my eyes, it's torture porn. It's fucking torture porn. There's some films I can watch, right? Which all torture, some people getting hurt, but I'm sorry, to me, I just thought it was shit. It was shit. I know it's technically a remake of a 1982 video nasty Gold Mother's Day, and there's some bitty horrible bits in that, but even in that, has a satisfying ending of the woman getting revenge. In this, where's the revenge? The guy who's a doctor sells the fucking sells fucking my words up. Saves, I meant to say. I say it again. Saves the son's life. He gets shot. Dies his pain away, but he gets shot. So you know what I mean? The woman gets shot by the husband and his eardrums burnt out. It's just torture. In my eyes, it's fucking torture porn. If I want to see this actress, it's a well-known actress, about a psychopath, but a good role, I'll just watch The Hand That Watched the Table. The Hand That Watched the Table is a better film. This to me was warp. It was mean-spirited from beginning, middle, end. It was torture porn. It's shit. Ratings. See you later.